Assistant Director of Diversity Education here at AIC. I'd like to first and foremost just welcome you all to our MLK Remembrance ceremony or our event. We will be having 4 of our students, student leaders on campus, recite his speech, and then we'll have a small discussion afterwards. At the end, you'll have an opportunity to make a pledge. Ideally, we would like to kind of create a campaign where we're not only thinking about MLK today, but every day on campus. So you'll have an opportunity in the back to write a pledge on a way that you would keep his dream alive throughout your time here on campus. And then we'll take a picture of it if you're okay with it, and then eventually make flyers and posters so that we can post around. So every day we're remembering MLK. Every day we're remembering his dream and ways that we can incorporate it in our everyday work here at AIC. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Key, who is one of my interns here on campus, well, my only intern on campus, and she'll be running this event. So please welcome Key Jackson.
Hi guys, this is gonna be like a little hour long. So first we're gonna have our 4 student leaders speak and read the I Have a Dream speech. And then we're going to go into a discussion, whether it's staff or students. I want you to honestly give your opinion on, do you think AIC is living up to the dream that Dr. King had? And if you don't, and I expect staff to put their input in also, if you don't feel like that's happening, please just give your input because Alicia works with our diversity, so we can definitely make something happen. And then after the discussion, and after we've had time to like actually think about what we need to work on as a community, there's the whiteboards in the back that have the pledge on them. So you can write your pledge and they'll have a picture. Sam, Kyle, Kendall, please come up. I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of the great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells, and some of you have come from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by storms of prejudice and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unearned suffering is redemption. Go back to Mississippi, go back to Alabama, go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia, go back to Louisiana, go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities, knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not hollow in the valleys of despair. I say to you today, my friends, and so even though that we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted with the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out of the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit together at the table of brotherhood.
I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama with its vicious races, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exhausted and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed and all flesh shall see it together.
This is our hope. And this is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out the mountains of despair, a new stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening alleys of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. And let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California.
But not only that, let freedom ring from the Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill in Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and city, we'll be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last.
In search of brighter days, I ride through the maze of the madness. Struggle is my address with pain and cracked lips. Gunshots coming from sounds of blackness. Given this game with no time to practice. Born on the blacklist, told I'm below average. A life with no cabbage. That's no money if you from where I'm from. Funny, I just want some of your son. Dark clouds seem to follow me. Alcohol that my pop swallowed bottle me. No apology, I walk with a boulder on my shoulder. It's a cold war, I'm a colder soldier. Hold the same fight that made Martin Luther the king. I ain't using it for the right thing. In between lean and the fiends, hustle and the schemes, I put together pieces of a dream. I still have one.
I got a dream.
One day
we gonna work it out,
one day
we gonna work it out,
one day
we gonna work it out.
I have a dream.
I got a dream.
One day
We gonna work it out,
one day
we gonna work it out.
We've officially come to the close of the first day of the first semester. Very eventful. Had a recap of Martin Luther King Day event. Had to give tribute. Learned a lot. It was a great experience hearing everybody's thoughts on how to keep his dream alive. From the administrators to students, everyone getting involved, and that's what we want to keep going on this campus. And we're going to be here for you all the time, letting you know what's going on with AIC and keeping y'all up to par, because all we want to do is keep our community growing and keeping a unity as we are. So stay tuned, like and subscribe our channel. We're going to be at all y'all events. What up?
I ride through the maze of the madness. Struggle is my address with pain and